Hey there, guys. So I'll be back at you. What do you think? Do you think there's going to be any violence or protests today? No, not today, sorry. This weekend? Or more protests? More violence? I hope not. But probably will be. As far as like ICE-related protests and protesters that are going after ICE agents again. Whether or not you agree with what the ICE agents are doing, they're there to do a job. And I heard there was another shooting in Minnesota recently. And another one after that. Good woman, last name Good, got shot. And another one, I think a day or two later. And another one was trying to run over an ICE agent, and she had shot the same similar incident as the first one. I'm sure there'll be others, probably. People are getting crazy or getting crazier. I'm hoping it doesn't escalate, but it probably will. And things have been getting progressively worse. And like I said, whether you agree with them or not, they just want to go home at the end of the night, just like everybody else does. I've been hearing it. Some protesters somehow got into the ICE agents' vehicles and stole their weapons and ammo and personal information that belonged to the ICE agents. I haven't heard of how they managed to get into the vehicles. I would think if ICE agent's not with the vehicle and there's weapons in it and ammo, that it would be locked. Guess they're breaking the windows and just getting into them. But most of them, they're just regular vehicles. Not regular vehicles, but they're not like armored and bullet-resistant glass or anything. You just smash a window or something, like you could with a regular vehicle. Because now these people have guns and ammo which could definitely cause a serious issue, obviously. Because now they're armed, and they have the personal information of the ICE agents. Because they got their license or something in the vehicle, they can find, get their address, their names. Even if the protesters don't do anything with them, their weapons, at the location of the protest, they could chase down the ICE agents at their homes and do something stupid, even more stupid than what they were doing in the first place. I'm sure some of the anti-gun people will be using this as an excuse to get rid of all guns, including guns that law enforcement has. And if you look at places like England and European Union, where some of the cops, police over there have guns, but most of them don't. At least from what I'm told, I've never been there, don't know firsthand, but I'm just going off of what I hear from people that are over there or used to live there or now here, or even YouTube videos of people from there that letting people know what the police can and can't do over there and what they have and don't have. hoping this whole situation doesn't get any more out of control than it already is, but people are gonna do, some of these people, whether you want to admit it or not, or like it or not, are mentally ill, have some serious mental issues, and probably on SSRIs and all kinds of cocktails of medication, that mood altering medication and antidepressants and everything else. Not that I'm necessarily against it, but these people aren't just because they can't deal with anxiety. You know, these people don't want to admit that they maybe have mental issues and can't deal with life and everything. Nobody can handle anything difficult anymore. Nobody wants to be uncomfortable. Sometimes there are times you gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable. If that makes any sense to anybody. And do I expect everybody to be uncomfortable 100% of the time? No, but don't be offended by everything either. Not everything can be perfect 100% of the time. These people are out there protesting and harming or trying to harm ICE agents, and they are doing their job. And they just want to go home to their families at the end of the day, and they've got people trying to run them over with vehicles. And really, these people, I'm hoping there's no violence, but there probably will be again, like usual, and protests will get worse. And hopefully no more weapons get stolen from ICE agents. That wouldn't be ideal, obviously. And have a bunch of people get harmed because these protesters got a hold of weapons they weren't supposed to have. And then I don't know what the ramifications would be on the ICE agents that those weapons belong to. If the weapons were used in, say, a murder or something, or at the very least a shooting. Nobody knows. I'd love to hear what they have their ICE agents have their weapons stolen. How much hot water are they in? I'm kind of curious now that I'm thinking about it. If you have any ideas, I don't know if you're in law enforcement, I know anybody that is, and at least give anybody a general idea, that'd be great. I'm gonna have to do some investigating and some asking myself. But anyways, stay safe. Don't be a liberal. Don't dye your hair purple and get a nose ring and a septum piercing and possibly other body parts pierced that I don't want to know about. Yes, you. Over there. Don't do it. Own guns, but own them safely and only if you're legally allowed. And I'll see you in the next video. Remember, like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, thumbs down. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.